Okay, let's see. Hopefully we're back. I got a new thing up for the second half because all sorts of shenanigans taking place. Why are you all of a sudden like this? Okay. I think we're back now. All right. Hand off to Robinson for a first down. Huge gain. Eagles rushing. Not doing so good right now. Being polite. I don't know. You tell me. Bijan Robinson with another. Center, and unlike the Eagles play calling, when it's working, they feed the beast. Exactly what they do here. Another solid gain for Bijan Robinson. Up 2nd and 5. There is no problems with the Falcons' offense on 2nd and 5. No offense has a problem with a 5-yard rush on first down, except the Eagles apparently. And Cousins back again with the play action. There was a hold on 70, but it's not called. Screen to Robinson for another big gain. 70 grabbed the waist of the defender. Very easily spottable. Here, let's see it again. There he is right there. Grabs onto the waist of Sweat. I don't think it would have mattered towards the play. Less. Another big gain for Robinson. $12 carries for 96 yards, 3 catches for so far. And the Falcons are back under center and handoff to Robinson. Another big gain. 11-yard carry on first down. Sorry, that was Algier. My bad. Robinson needs a break from all the yards he's running. Algier flexed, but he should be patting his offensive line on the back because there's nobody there. He's beyond the line of scrimmage. He actually touched an Eagles defender before any Eagles defender touched him. Algier again. Another big gain. Wow. 5 more yards on the ground. 2nd and 5. And the Eagles defense looks gassed. Falcons just run up and down the field. Bottom of the screen. Back. And a pitch. Algier again. Finally, a defensive play that didn't result in 5 yards for the offense. We have 3rd down and short. 3rd and 4. It would be a moral victory for the Eagles if they can bend but don't break. Keep the Falcons out of the end zone here. I think for the Falcons, I'm running here and it's 4-down territory. There is no reason to drop back to pass. This is 4-down territory. You take the ball and you hand it off to Bijan Robinson. Nope. Kirk Cousins drops back and sacked. I don't understand why you would do this. But they did it. They done did it. Williams busts through the line and nice move. Swimming to the inside, right over where the center was, as the center went to double team the left defensive tackle. And now you're looking at a 34-yard field goal. Very makeable for one of the most accurate kickers in the NFL. And drills it. Falcons take the lead, but what a disappointing drive for the Falcons offense as they run it just up and down the field and then completely abandon it. I don't know. I don't understand. They had one time where the play didn't gain 7 yards, and they're like, "Yeah, maybe we shouldn't run it anymore." Jason Kelsey's wearing an Italia velour jumpsuit for some reason. I don't know. You know, that old Italian named Kelsey. Oh. Very, very strange drive by the Falcons. You just completely owned them and then bailed. Ad commercial going on right now. Really great. Way to bring down the mood there. Oh, why? So I'm in the ballpark of you can show me your causes. You can ask for support, but you don't have to show me the butcher shop. Maybe it's a bad analogy, but here's what I'm trying to say. Put your cause up on the screen. Tell what it's about. Tell us that there's some things going on, but you don't have to show me the pictures. Understand what I'm saying? I don't need to see that. You know, if you want to tell me to support the, like, give a pet a home type of thing, you don't have to show me that pets are cold and wet shaking on the side of the road. I'm trying to watch a ball game, okay? Just let me. I'll help your cause. Maybe not necessarily with adopting a dog. I'm more of a cat guy. But that's fine. Cats need homes too. But you don't gotta bring me down. You know what I'm saying? Trying to have a good time here. I always love the Bill Burr thing where he's like talking to Conan O'Brien. I would never go to a movie with you, hit pause and be like, oh, hey, by the way. The Eagles defense is looking rather shaky at the moment. Now, to be fair, they've only allowed field goals, which is a huge win. Off by Koo, goes into the end zone, touchback. Kneels down, and on comes the Eagles offense. Now, I'd like to phone Kellen Moore. Ask him, Saquon Barkley should be touching the ball on conservatively 60% of the plays on this drive. Whether you got him in a screen, wheel route, running, whatever. Have him pass. I don't care. Give him the damn ball. What are we doing? All right. Shotgun, of course. Motion. Dots into the bottom of the screen. And they hand it off to Barkley. Barkley with a very, very reprehensible 10-yard gain. Little under 10. Second down. This guy sucks. Why did they even give him the ball at all? Lord. Shotgun again. Barkley's lined up to the right. Out of the left. Shifting the play. Snap. And Barkley threw. 3-yard gain. Great job at the point of attack by the Eagles offensive line. Cam Jurgens looks very solid. They don't exactly they miss Jason Kelsey for his leadership, his pre-snap ability, his post-snap ability, but he's not irreplaceable. Okay, he's irreplaceable by one person, I think, but as an offensive line, you're a unit, and they can help out the younger Cam Jurgens, as we've seen earlier today. Jalen Hurts under center. I think I've ever seen that before. And sack. Pretty big loss on the play. There's Judon again. We saw him earlier. Odd to see Jalen Hurts under center. I don't know what they're thinking there, right? He's a quarterback. Why should he be under center? Great move by Judon. Starts off out on the outside, works his way in, and gets the sack. Now we have 2nd and 14 for the Eagles from their own 39. Looked like a false start on Jordan Mailata, but we continue. Floated out to Smith, who had the first down, came back, and then was tackled by Ellis across the line for a first down. Does he get 2 first downs for that one? We'll have to check with our on-field correspondent, Jack Mehoff. Mr. Mehoff, let me ask you. Okay. Stupid old joke from the 90s. Okay. Hurts in the shotgun. Drops back. Yep. Flipped out to Barkley. Makes a little spin move, little juke, and a first down. It's weird with Barkley because he's more jacked than you expect him to be, but he's also more nimble than you expect him to be. He's an alien. He's from a different planet. Guy's insane. Hurts just in the play at the line, calling out the possible blitzing back. The shotgun handoff. Barkley with another solid gain, about 4. Did his number rip off? Barkley's number looked like it was torn off at the bottom. Unless that was his shirt folded. Need to look at that again. A lot of Jason Kelce jerseys in the crowd. Why did I want to say he's number 63? I don't know why that was in my heart. But 62. That number will be up after. Alcantara in motion. Barkley's back to block. Jalen Hurts immediately runs out to the right and completes it to Smith. Not a designed rollout. He just bailed. He had the pocket. The pocket was there, but instead he rolls out and nice throw on the run to Monte Smith. Shotgun again. Hand off to Barkley. Move up the middle. Another solid gain. Nice job by Smith to find space on the scramble. Each team has their own types of drills that they run during scrambles, especially with these types of quarterbacks. Smith was able to find the open space on the right side. Shotgun again. Falcons show blitz as they flip it out to Covey. Get some space for a nice 3-yard gain. 3rd down and short for the Eagles. Now, if this is 4-down territory for you, Philadelphia, you don't have to throw here. If you're thinking 4-down territory, this has to be a run. It must be a run by Saquon Barkley, not a Jalen Hurts scramble run, not a draw. This is a Saquon Barkley run if you're thinking 4-down territory. And if you're not, then you're not. You're playing for that 10-9 lead. Takes the snap, he drops back. The Eagles show pressure. And Smith had it, but a very good defensive play by the Falcons. Simmons on the play. It was in the hands of Smith, but Simmons just does a great job of just punching it out. Yep, literally a punch. On replay, literally closed fist and punched the ball. Great job. And the Eagles bring on the kicker. Jake Elliott for a chip shot. 24-yard attempt to take the lead. And the Eagles with a change formation, and Jake Elliott to the left. Play of game on Eagles. Trying to draw him off sides, I suppose. But it did nothing. But now it's going to be a 29-yard attempt, which is still a chip shot for Elliott, who is good from 60. No. Kelsey's still in the booth talking about the called again? Billy what? I don't know. Whatever it is. Elliott drills the field goal dead center. Two of the better kickers in the NFL head to head, and there's a lot of field goals here. So I did appreciate last week when they were in Brazil. So the Packers are obviously famous for the cheese head, that the wedge of cheese they have. But the Eagles, there was one player who had a wedge of cheese, cream cheese, with a Philadelphia cream cheese wrapper. Like, I need that. I want that. One on eBay, I couldn't find one. That's the end of my whole story. Back in the day, they also had cheese steak heads, where it was like a foam or a plush cheesesteak hat, which is also fantastic. But when I looked up Philly cream cheese hat on eBay, it was just like a basic ball cap with the Philadelphia cream cheese logo. Very strange. Let's see if we yeah, they just want to bring you. So I looked up cheesesteak head, and it's literally a Lids like new era hat with a cheesesteak on it as the logo. Okay, whatever you're into. Down for that though. On commercial break here. 2024 Ford Explorer if you're interested. This segment is sponsored by Ford. F-O-R-E-D. Ford, like B Ford. Taken out here. Yeah, very strange. All these hats, they're just regular hats with cheesesteaks on them. Oh, there's a Charlie's Philly cheesesteak sub hat. That must be from someone who worked there. I used this while I was sweating. Very strange. What is this? So Lane Johnson and Jason Kelsey apparently were at WrestleMania with Philadelphia Eagles luchador masks. What? That's cool. Was WrestleMania at Lincoln Financial? I know it was in Philly. Was it actually at the stadium, or was it in the I guess it could have been in the baseball field as well. They do some at like AEW All In Texas next year is at the Texas Rangers Stadium. Globe Life Field, I believe, is the name of the stadium. But kickoff from the 35. Jake Elliott booms it into the end zone. And out of the back of the end zone. Falcons will take over. 4 minutes and 28 seconds left in the third quarter. This game is cruising along. If anyone knows if they have those on sale anywhere, please let me know. Either the Philly cream cheese wedge hat thing. My head's too big anyways. I can never wear regular hats. I got to wear specifically fitted hats. So, but it'd be a nice novelty to have. Like Dave, who obviously you guys know from the he has a Packers wedge, but he has a normal size head, so it fits. Here we go. Falcons, Kirk Cousins in the pistol. Toss out to Drake London. breaks a couple of tackles and gets the first down. Very nice play by London, who seemed confused pre-snap. Cousins was sending him over, and maybe that even caused some defensive confusion for the Eagles. He was kind of wide open. And he breaks 2 tackles and fights his way for a first down. Reed Blankenship, nice job on the play, not giving up. He was the first tackle broken, but comes straight back. 2nd and 1. Oh, he must have stepped out because his body was well over the first down. And a handoff. The Eagles need to get this running game under wraps, or it is going to be a long night. Holy crap. Panthers bench Bryce Young and Andy Dalton starting. I didn't know Andy Dalton was still. I thought he'd retired. Good for Andy Dalton. Still cruising. That's he replaced Bryce Young for a couple games last year. So if you have Adam Thielen in your fantasy, start him this week. Cousins under center. Motion to the bottom of the screen. Instant pressure, and he gets rid of it out of bounds. Nice job by Cousins to get rid of that ball. He had pressure before he could even get into his full drop back. Jalen Carter on the pressure. Haven't called his name much today, but he was instantly past the guard. And Cousins makes a nice little move to avoid the sack and get rid of the ball. Even if he wasn't outside the tackle box, there was still a Falcons receiver in the area. Motion Mooney in the backfield. Bijan Robinson tackled for a 2-yard loss. Just heard something. The house is under. Cousins complete. It's okay. I'll be right back. Okay. All is well. First down for the Falcons. Right back into it like I never left. Eagles are struggling to get off the field. Falcons are again in Eagles territory. They had pressure, but Kirk Cousins stands tall in the pocket. Someone should tell Jalen Hurts that is available as an option as a quarterback. It is available. So just throwing that out there. Go. Cousins in the pistol. 1st and 10. Nice throw to Mooney. Breaks Gardner Johnson's tackle and somersaults into the end zone for the first Falcons touchdown of the game. Falcons are going to go for 2. Strange choice, but we'll see how it goes. Beautiful pass from Cousins to Mooney. Breaks the tackle of Johnson, and Falcons lead 15-10. Three receivers to the top of the screen. That was a little bit of a cluster over there. And Cousins looks that way. Fires. Incomplete. 15-10 Falcons. But a jawing back and forth between Quinyon Mitchell and the offensive lineman for the Falcons. Beautiful job by Mooney get separation. And a perfect throw by Cousins. Hits him in stride for the touchdown. Falcons with their first lead of the game? Question mark? No. They were up 10-7. Sorry. Back and forth we go. The over-under on this one was 47.5. I don't think we're getting there. Heading to commercial break. No, it just doesn't feel. So I've been watching Eagles games for a very, very long time. And I mean, I've been watching football for a while. Whenever I see the Eagles in this state, I've seen this play out many times before. But we'll see if they can get some stops, because they're having trouble getting off the field. Now, they have held the Falcons to strictly field goals until that last play, but it seems very easy for the Falcons at this point. So I don't know if the Eagles can answer. I think a touchdown is you need to follow up with a touchdown. Even a field goal doesn't exactly take you out of it. The way your defense is playing, the Falcons are likely to put up points every drive, but whether or not they're touchdowns is going to determine the game. I think the spread is already out the window at 6.5. That unless the Falcons start turning the ball over, the 6.5 is pretty much in lock. I'm lock. There. Line up for the kickoff. Oh, another kickoff. Touchback. Heels down. Showing Kelsey must still be in the booth because we're showing Cam Jurgens highlights. Kelsey insight. Cam Jurgens is a much bigger body than Kelsey. So Kelsey was on the smaller side for an offensive lineman. And Cam Jurgens is bigger, but he still has the agility that they want out of a Kelsey replacement. So he's a little bit bigger in terms of height, about 10 pounds, 12 pounds heavier than Kelsey usually was. Here we go. Hurts in the shotgun. Got to run for that, right? 2-yard gain. Eagles are high on Jurgens. There's a couple of linemen that they drafted later on who you're going to be seeing the names of in the next couple years. Now, will they get much time this year? I don't think so, but under Jeff Stoutland's development, if you're a lineman coming out of college, you want to be drafted to the Eagles. This is like the place to play. And play action. Britton Covey again. Nice little move. Still on his feet as they approach midfield. There is a flag down on the play, and Hurts looks upset. Sirianni's yelling, so play is probably coming back. Eligible man downfield again. So there's a lot of communication breakdown between the offensive line and the quarterback. Something is happening consistently to where they believe the play is a run. The offensive linemen are blocking as though it's a rushing play. But here's the deal. If you didn't fake to the back and threw it out there, then it's not an eligible man downfield. But the time that it took to play action, RPO, if you will, caused that penalty. Go blitz on the Eagles' offensive line, picks it up, and Smith for a nice gain. Be 3rd and 4. Very important play of the game here. The way that the Falcons offense is playing, this is going to be 4-down territory. So you got to stop throwing the ball on every play and give it to the damn guy who picks up all the yards. Timeout, Philadelphia. Oh, sorry, end of the 3rd quarter. The Eagles are backed up into their own territory. And they just love throwing the ball with this guy. I don't understand it. Kelsey with this gold chain on, it's in dangerous territory with all that chest hair. You know, it's rough as a fellow chest-haired brother here. You don't want gold chains, Jack, and it's very it gets caught, if you know what I mean. Maybe he's got some like grease on it or something to keep it from catching. You know, get some little hair gel or something. I don't know, like Crisco. I don't know what. Cocoa butter. Really slick that sucker up so it's not just always pulling hairs on your chest. Yeah, there's chest hair insight from the expert. He does look like a 1970s detective in that suit with the chest hair, all that. Looks like a 1970s detective. Is possibly on the take. He's a good dude per se, but maybe he does a little coke. He's on the take a little bit. You know, you still appreciate what he does for the department, but don't be surprised if some cash goes missing in the evidence room. You know. What is this Agatha all along? I don't understand what I'm seeing. My eyeballs. Doesn't even sound like it'd be. Oh, data Clemson, UCLA, this Saturday. College football is tough to consistently watch because the games. There was one the other day. It was like 66-10, and I know the Dolphins and Broncos last year was basically the same, but anyway, Hurts in the shotgun, of course. Audible. Barkley in motion. Hurts doesn't even glance Barkley's way as he dances in the pocket, chased by Judon. Throws complete to Britton Covey for the first down. He did not glance at Barkley. We're into the 4th quarter, 14:40 left. Flip out to Covey again. Bro's got to have 6 catches by now. And they did have one called back. So he's the leading receiver. Dallas Goedert, there's no chance he has one single catch. Let's see. We got box score right here. Look into this. There's no chance Dallas Goedert's had a catch. Grant Calcaterra has, but Goedert has a catch for 9 yards? I don't even remember it. Here we go. Falcons show blitz. Eagles call it out. See if Ellis still comes on the blitz. Five seconds on the clock. And Ellis still blitzes. As he dumps it out to Barkley for a 4-yard gain. Good adjustment by Barkley to get that extra half a yard. So Devontae Smith, 6 for 71. Britton Covey, 5 catches for 19. His best catch was called back. Calcaterra, 2 for 19. There's not a lot going on here. 3rd and 6 for the Jeff Stoutland on screen. Falcons show pressure. Rush 5. And the throw out to Smith is close to a first down. See the spot they give him. It is shy, so we're going to see the Eagles with a quarterback sneak here. I can't imagine that they let this one go. That actually looked like a first down. Here we go. Quarterback sneak it is. Hard count for Hurts. First down, Eagles. 2 yards off. Jeff Stoutland. A lot of linemen that owe their career. Which is the point of being a coach, granted. But he's just so dang good at his job. Jesse Bates got away with a horse collar on that one. He's grabbing Jalen Hurts by the back of the shoulder pads. But then insignificant, apparently. Here we go. Finally, they hand it off to Barkley. Probably cold from just sitting around. 5 Falcons make the tackle. Barkley is up to 13 carries for 63 yards. The way he was running to start the game, he should have 25 carries by this point. But why would we give it to the hot hand? Five wide receivers, bunch formation to the top of the screen. Another dump out to Covey. Solid 3-yard gain. 3rd and short. Now, if it's me, this is going to be 2 runs. But what do I know? If I'm Philly, this is a Barkley special. I've been saying that all game, and they don't like him apparently. He's got 15 touches. When he started off, he was averaging like 9 yards a carry to start the game. And we're in the shotgun. Barkley in motion. They run it with Hurts. Gets a big gain up the middle. Under the Eagles 23. Sorry, down to the Falcons 23. 10 minutes left. If I'm the Eagles, I do pick up the pace slightly. Because you're looking at if you burn too much time on the clock, the Falcons can end the game with the final possession with this and have the ball for the final possession. But what you want to do is get it, score, so you can get it again because the Falcons have been moving. So, and you're not ending the game on this drive if you're the Eagles. There's not enough distance left. And we're highlighting Landon Dickerson. It was more of a Cam Jurgens help with the block than get to the second level. Hurts keeps it for some reason, even though Barkley would have walked across the first down. First down anyways, Eagles. Shaky decision making, but come to love that as Eagles fans. 12 play, 58-yard drive, 7 minutes and counting. Now, if you're the Eagles in this situation, a touchdown is what you need, and you need to go for 2. Because +2 at the end of the game, and the Falcons have a great kicker is not where you want to be. Hand off to Barkley. Got a ton of room. 8-yard gain and a flag down. There was a scuffle towards the top of the screen. Well, a couple players got wrapped up. We'll see what that turns out to be. Holding on the offense. It was an unnecessary hold as well. on Wilson because the play was. Here he is. And they get wrapped up there. That's the hold right there. He was fine the whole time until they got off to the side, and 1st and 16 because of where the penalty took place. Still a reasonable distance for the Eagles. Hurts drops back on the draw. Sign draw play. Nice gain. Picked up a lot of yardage there. Huge gain on 1st down. Design draw play by Kellen Moore. Great blocking, of course. And Barkley led the way. Barkley and Juergens. Now you go from 1st and 16 to 2nd and 4. This is not 4 down territory here. Or this is not first. What am I saying? This is not a goal to go situation. You can get a 1st down and still have an extra few. Hand off to Barkley. Gains 1. Positive yardage is what you need. This could be a Seattle Seahawks type situation. Hand the ball off. Just keep handing it off. You turn it over here and you are in big trouble. You're in big trouble, mister. Keep it going. On the draw play by Moore. Execution by the Eagles offense. 15 plays, 65-yard, 9-minute and counting drive. 7 minutes remain in the game. Hurts under center, play action. Dumps it to Barkley, who is in for the touchdown. 7:03 remain. Eagles lead 16-15. This is a very important 2-point conversion. Barkley kind of stumbles his way back. Yep. Crosses the. All you have to do is cross the front of the white for the end zone. It's not crossing the green. Let's see. Ooh, that's closer than I originally thought. Good Lord. That camera angle. Oh, that is short. Is that a benefit for the Eagles? Is that a benefit for the Falcons? I think that plays well in the Falcons' favor. Not only does it take points off the board, but there's gonna be less time on the clock for the Eagles to get another possession if they even do. I think this plays well into the Falcons' hands, even if the Eagles end up scoring anyways. Which I think it's time for running plays here. I don't think you even have to waste any time trying to pass, revealing or using any of your potential 2-point conversion plays. Here we go. Stacked up at the goal line, and Hurts is pushed into the end zone for the touchdown. (16-15) Falcons. So that completely, it didn't make much of a difference in terms of the time. So it's a 16-second time difference, but nonetheless, 16 seconds in a 1-score game could be everything. Let's see how the Falcons respond. But first, the Eagles need to go for 2. See what kind of play they have drawn up. We have Covey and Smith at the top of the screen. 2 tight ends to the bottom. And you hand it off to Barkley. Close. I assume this is going to be reviewed. They're marking him shy of the end zone. Falcons player comes up with the ball. Don't know what we... Both Hurts and Barkley are calling for a replay. Let's see what we got here. Barkley dives over the pile. I think the back of Dickerson protected the Falcons there. Oh, there it is. On the second effort, he gets in. Yeah. Second effort was where it was. Barkley dives over the top right into the back of Dickerson, and he was short, but that second effort underneath, yes, he reached across. Kind of a dangerous play for your arm there. Got a lot of bodies in there. Great job by Barkley on the second effort. Now the Eagles need to respond with a stop. You can't let the Falcons into the end zone. The Falcons, on the other hand, they've been moving the ball all half. They're well rested. The Eagles defense is well rested. Jason Kelsey's going to head out, apparently. Joe Buck's head is bigger than the two players who played in the NFL. And we're going to commercial. Wow, this is a fun game. Falcons, much better showing this week than last week. I mean, to be fair, it's about the same points given up. Oh, it actually is. What am I talking about? They lost 18-10 last week. But the Falcons had a... what in the world is that? The Falcons have some more... They only scored 10 last week. So, sorry, a little pop-up here. This threw me off for a second. I didn't see that. Hurts carrying the load. He does have... What was it? 11 carries? 12 carries for 84 yards? 20 of 25 for $150 and a touchdown, and 12 carries for 84 and a touchdown. Devontae Smith with a big game. Britton Covey with 6 catches. Where the hell is Dallas Goedert? $13 catches between the two receivers. Take a look at the Falcons offense. Kirk Cousins 14 of 21 for $160 touchdown. But is there anyone out there that grew up watching football in the 90s and 2000s, kind of misses when quarterbacks were, I don't know, 14 of 21 for $163 would be like the worst day of Peyton Manning's career. You know what I mean? And I know that's like the highest extreme, but even like Andy Dalton, that I just, it's strange to see, and it's across the board. There's so many. It's strange now when you see a 300-yard passing game, and Brock Purdy had one the other day. How many of those has he had in his career? Strange. Anyways, here we go. 6:47 left. Falcons back to receive. Another issue with this style of kickoff, this fancy new style that the NFL created but doesn't give the UFL any credit for. This style, you can't do like a surprise onside kick. Like Pat McAfee's greatest career highlight was when he did that little onsides kick thing. There's no surprises like that. The Saints in the second half of the Super Bowl when they beat the Colts, you can't. There's no more of that. There's just kickoffs now, so it's a bit. I get you want to protect everyone, but I'm more satisfied with touchbacks and the possible surprise of an onside kick than just never having it. Hand off to Robinson, and the Eagles are there. Very short gain for Robinson. Last 3 seasons, 19 of 21 teams starting 0-2 missed the playoffs. I think there's going to be quite a few breaks to that because the Bengals and the Ravens are both going to make it. So, will the Falcons, they have such an uphill battle, I'm not sure. But the Bengals and the Ravens are 2 teams that I could see like a couple tough breaks in the beginning here. Cousins drops back, goes deep, had a man and overthrew him. There was some sort of miscommunication with Mooney there. I don't know exactly what happened. It looked like he slowed up. See on the replay if they show it. Go. Mooney goes deep. He stopped and turned back and look, he didn't expect the ball. And that throw wasn't on Cousins. Cousins led him, and something happened there where he just wasn't expecting it. He slowed up, a little stutter step. Is this 4-down territory for the Falcons? I don't think so. You don't want to give them the ball this close. If you're the Falcons, this is very important. 9 yards to gain. If you're the Eagles, you have to stay disciplined. Have to make tackles. Timeout. What are you doing? You waving to his friend? What was that symbol? Is he doing the YMCA? What's happening? So there's a timeout. Okay. Fancy stuff. Fourth quarter, 6:12 left, 39 at the Atlanta 31, and we have a TV timeout or a injury or is that Kevin Hart? Oh no, it's Reggie Bush. Reggie Bush, other dude, and Howard. Okay, at least they're showing the backs of his jersey. Barry Sanders. I don't know what Barry Sanders college team he played. I'm supposed to know these things. Was it Oklahoma? Lord, somebody tell me. Very solid. Oklahoma State. So that wasn't Barry Sanders. That was a red jersey. Oklahoma State is orange. All right, we're winding down here. 11 p.m. Eagles lead 18-15. Just over 6 minutes remaining. Been a fun game so far. Eagles defense, big stop. Falcons need to respond. How it plays out. Yeah, I do like how the Eagles have played offensively. Oh, that was... Avonte Maddox got hurt on that one. That's what the timeout was. Cooper DeJean in the game. Second round pick for the Eagles. Lot. Goes to the right. Caught, but shy of the first down. About a yard shy, excuse me. Drake London. Egg. I think the Falcons are going for it here. Throw by Cousins. Yep. Falcons are going for it. Cousins under center. Hand it off. Stopped. Stop shy. Eagles with a huge stop. The flag, of course. Of course. There's always a flag. They're trying to penalize him for his helmet coming off? Oh my. Okay, they picked up the flag. So they originally thought that he was celebrating by throwing his helmet off, which is a penalty. But they picked up the flag. It was the right thing to do. That would have been ridiculous. Nope, he did throw it off. It didn't fall off. That was the bad play. It might have been hanging off and he knocked it off the rest of the way, but he definitely used his hand to pull his helmet off. Could have absolutely butchered that. I think it would have still been Eagles' ball because it was after the play. but they just got a break. Now, can the Eagles add some points here? Can the Eagles continue to put points on the board and make all the people happy by punching it in the end zone one more time? Everyone who bet on Philly plus 6.5 before AJ Brown was out. It's so weird that betting's legal now. It's just strange because you see the commercials everywhere. People with gambling addiction feel bad because it is an addictive thing, especially if you were, let's say you start out and you win a few times, you know, like straight up you win a few times without people saying, oh, I made some money back. No, like legitimately won some money. And then all of a sudden you're hooked. Like, oh my God, I can make more money doing this than I do in a week. Possibly true. Just tough. You can also spend your whole paycheck and make nothing. Have your family out on the street. It's a brutal situation. The people who haven't made, though, are those ones that do like Texas Hold'em, who are really good at it. You know, they're playing for millions of dollars. It's like this dude just some average Joe who's a millionaire now because he's just good at poker. Crazy. But I guess it's always been that way, right? Ever since casinos were invented. I don't know. Ever since the cavemen started playing roulette, you know, after the first wheel. Get a rock and you spin it on the first wheel and see what happens. Right? I know my history. All right, here we go. So for the Falcons, you keep the Eagles out of the end zone, keep some time on the clock, and you're able to win it with a touchdown late. Here we go. First down and 10, and the Eagles hand the ball off. And guess what? Saquon Barkley just got an 11-yard gain. Flag down on the play. What we got? Holding. I made the proposition that here, let's see what it is. Holding on number 89. So here's the thing. Holding penalties absolutely destroy drives. Now, is that for a penalty that they say, the experts say happens on every play? Don't you think 10 yards is kind of insane? If it happens on every single play and a 10-yard penalty can just butcher a drive, and it does all the time, probably just like this one we're watching now. Shouldn't it be a 5-yard penalty if it happens on every play and it just depends on kind of the circumstances to whether there's a flag? Put that out there. I don't think you should change the rule, but changing the penalty, like what the penalty is probably smarter. Saquon Barkley tackled in the backfield. That was a very slow developing play. 2-yard loss. ESPN1 is promoting that you change the channel to ESPN2 to watch the Falcons. Former Falcons great Matt Ryan joined Peyton and Eli. A strange advertisement. Don't you want people to stay on your channel? I don't know. Weird. Feel like me going, oh, guys, look at this. Joe Blow and the dinosaurs are calling the Falcons-Eagles game right now. Like, weird. Here we go. Hurts back. 2nd and 18. Complete. Oh, look who it is. It's Dallas Goedert. Big gain. 3rd and short. Now, if I know the Eagles like I know the Eagles, this is 4-down territory. Johnson did take his helmet off. And the ref was standing right there watching him. Very odd. Why he would take his helmet off? Because he's an idiot. I don't know. I thought his helmet got knocked off, but apparently it was hanging off and he just pulled it off the rest of the way in front of the ref. And they were like, no, we'll pick it up. Strange. All right. Here we go with the Eagles. Motion. Barkley on the reception. Makes a little move. First down, Philly. Inside the 30. And the Eagles close this one out. Now what you want to do is take as much time as you can. Force the Falcons to start using timeouts. The goal is end zone here. But the sub goal, like the minor goal, is burning the time, which we're down to 3 minutes. Philly with the ball, 1st and 10. Hurts in the shotgun. You got to hand this ball off. Here it is to Barkley. Tackled. He manages to squirm his way back to the line of scrimmage. Tackle behind the line, but lunges forward. He's a slippery fellow. It's crazy. Just how like nimble he is based on how like he shouldn't be that nimble for being that big, because I know he's small compared to the linemen and, you know, some of the linebackers, but he's bigger than you'd expect. And the dude is he's quick. Enough praise. Still got a job to do here. Should be the last play before the 2-minute warning, as Barkley takes it up the middle, close to a first down. Inside the 20. It's very close to a first down, depending on the spot. It looks like the ref at the top of the screen has given the first down. Well, acknowledge the first down. We're at the 2-minute warning. The Falcons are in trouble. Still, the game is not over, and it looks like he is shy of the first down, which that is not what you want if you're the Falcons, because then you burn a timeout even before the reset of downs, because the Eagles will go quarterback sneak, quarterback sneak. So the problem is you're burning timeouts, and then if they reset downs, the game might be over. Jason Kelsey in another commercial, this time with his very, very hot wife. She's teaching him how football works, I think, is what we're seeing. Mind is blown. He didn't understand that NFL could be on a TV, I think. I think that's what we're saying. He's like, oh, I've been in the NFL for so long. What do you expect? How am I supposed to know about football? But good thing. That's why we all have our wives, to show us the things we've been doing for 20 years, right? That's how that works. NBA 2K25, apparently you can be Caitlin Clark. There you go. For her. Is that how it's always been? You could do... I haven't played an NBA game since NBA Live, like 2005, probably. Now, when you play NBA, have you always been able to be the WNBA teams? Curious. Or is that like something new, like, you know, get with the times kind of thing? For some reason with Madden, you can create Madden and MLB The Show. You can create female players to play with the guys. I don't know. What the hell do I know, right? Saquon Barkley is shy of the first down by about half a yard. So the Falcons didn't want to see that, because you wanted a fresh set of downs to stop them. That's where my head's at. Why? There's 12 refs in a huddle. Are they going to play the winner? So like, we got wins type of deal? On. Next. You ever just call them next on an NFL field? Might be a first. Maybe this set of refs will play against the Chiefs refs that they take with them to each stadium. Or is it like a rotating crew that just when the Chiefs play, they're like, all right, you know what to do. All comes in theirs kind of deal. Third and 1. This is beneficial to the Eagles, so the Falcons need to stop them here. Oh. Brilliant job by the Falcons. Now, the defensive lineman for the Falcons just came across and encroached on the Eagles. Amazing. I didn't even think of that. That is brilliant. Offside, so that's a first down. Oh my God. And Nick Sirianni declined the penalty. So now what? Nick Sirianni declines it because what I was just saying. Howie Roseman's in the sideline, on the sideline with a suit, looking pissed. Eagles get the first down. So now the Falcons are one timeout fewer than if Sirianni accepted that call. But it was smart by the Falcons to try that, to try to draw the offside. But if Sirianni can just decline it, what's the point, right? Good game. GG's. It's not over. I'm just saying GG so far. You guys see these sideline hats with the little string across the front? No, I'm not a huge fan. I'm just curious what other people think. All the teams have them. They have like a piece of bungee cord or something across the front where the brim meets the rest of the hat, meets the dome of the hat. I don't know what the hell you call it, but it just seems strange. I get that they're trying to mix it up. There's only so many freaking hat combinations. But anyways, here we go. Minute 56 left. 2 timeouts for the Falcons. Jalen Hurts in the pistol. And off to Barkley, who gets about 4. Timeout Falcons. Minute 51 left. Second timeout there. Hoping that Barkley, I'm going to jinx him. Hoping he can last the year. Known for his injury. I think that's a lot to do on the Giants. Respect to Giants or Giants fans. But you guys know you've been been a rough stretch for you guys. You know? The NFL is a better place when both the, be honest. Those games, McNabb versus Eli, Wentz versus I was hoping for Daniel Jones. You guys just need to give him a better supporting cast, you know. Much of a fan. Eli McNabb, Eli Vick, Chip Kelly when the Eagles. That's kind of when they went downhill a little bit. And Eli got up there in age. Who was the quarterback that when they benched Eli for Geno Smith? What the hell? What are you doing there? Eli was the quarterback the year Philly won the Super Bowl. They had Foles and Eli had a bit of a shootout game during Foles' first start. Went down. I know Foles gets a lot of credit, which he should, but Wentz also, I always give him top credit because the Eagles needed home field advantage. Wentz is a huge reason why they had home field advantage during that Super Bowl run. Because while Foles looked amazing, NFC Championship and the Super Bowl, it was a little rough in the divisional round. I think if they were at Atlanta, it might have been a different story. But that Eagles crowd helped out, and the rest is history. Got Van Pelt. The sidelines for that man in executive office. Stop putting him on the sideline. Legend. Very even statistics for both backs. 171 passing yards. Cousins and 170 for. Go. 2nd and 6. 1 timeout left for the Falcons. Second half time of possession. Eagles with 19. Falcons with 9. Rough statistic that tells tells you the story of how this defense is. They're getting timeouts. Defense has played well, though. Both defenses have. Hand off to Barkley. Makes a little move. Gain of 2.5. And that's the Falcons' final timeout. Eagles. First down seals it. Touchdown seals it. But if the Falcons can make a stop here, they will have time. They'll need a touchdown pending a Jake Elliott field goal. But they will need a touchdown to win it. Chargers start 2-0 for the first time in 2012. Isn't that insane? With all the damn times that all the top players the Chargers have had with LaDainian Tomlinson and Phil Rivers, Antonio Gates, Keenan Allen, how is that possible? 12 years? R. Jackson, first reigning MVP QB to start 0-2 since 2022. Or 2022. 2002. Go. 3rd and 3. Eagles got to hurry here. Timeout. Better call timeout. They do. That would have been a disaster. Get a delay of game penalty. Now he's screaming. You know, I wish the NFL would do a situation where you can hear the crowd, right? Clint Kubiak. First 15 drives. Is that Gary Kubiak's son? Heck. But anyways, if they would do one without the broadcasters where you can just hear the sound, I could play it along with this. There's no dead air or anything. Doing my best. Second time doing this solo. The first time that actually exists on the internet after that blunder. But here we go. 3rd and 3. Hurts under center. Standing upright, weirdly. And play action. Little dump to Barkley. And dropped. That is an absolute disaster for the Eagles. As the drop stops the clock. Just a little toss. And Barkley drops it in his hands. That is a huge error by the Eagles. Falcons still need a touchdown, but now they got a chance at it. Plenty of time left. What an odd play call. Wow. Strange one. Why even put the ball in the air? I mean, the play was there, but the risk reward is too high. Elliott with a strange, like, low line drive knuckleball kick, but it's dead center. Wait, what the hell? Oh, okay. Oh, I see. So, man, the punter was getting at because he nearly botched the field goal, the hold, but managed to recover. So that's why it looked strange, right? Cousins, chance to upset the Eagles. Here's the funny thing. We bet on the odds before AJ 6.5. By game time, 5.5. Act. It's crazy how close they every single time. Vegas betting on 6.5 down to 5.5, and the current lead 6. Like, what? Come on. What kind of crap is that? Here we go. Minute 39. No timeouts for the Falcons. Their bread and butter all game has been running the ball. Now that there's limited opportunity for that. Kirk Cousins was paid a lot of money this offseason for this moment. Prime time, Monday Night Football, down by 6. Go. Those last season, 3 losses after leading in final 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. That Seattle one was disgusting. We'll move on. Cousins back. Little bit of pressure. Completes it. Kyle Pitts for the first down. Up to the Eagles 40. No huddle. Minute and 25 left. Cousins calls the plays. That minute 20 remain. Cousins back. Got time. Throws it deep. Wide open is Mooney. Completely wide open. Cousins hits him. Back to the line they go. Cousins is flexing or something. At the Eagles 38. Was a very quick. They're down the field instantly. Here we go. Eagles blitz. Falcons pick it up. Cousins has time. Delivers another strike. And Mooney's out of bounds at the 12. 3 plays. 1 minute, 3 plays, all the way down the field. Insane. He hit Mooney twice. Mooney breaks the tackle, gets some extra yards, and walks out of bounds. What Mitchell was doing with that arm tackle, but I guess that's the world we live in with player protection. Cousins back, has time. Delivers another ball. Drake London out of bounds. Whole stadium holding their breath. 2nd and 5. 43 seconds left. Eagles have not touched Cousins on the drive. Really gotten close. 2nd and 5, 43 seconds left. The Eagles 8. Back. Incomplete. Intended for McLeod. Looking for a flag, but it looks like a good play. Vontae Maddox on the coverage. See the replay here. No, that was just that was a sell job. That's a good no call by the referees there. 3rd and 5, 38 seconds left. Down by 6. Cousins back. Goes to the end zone. Caught by Drake London for the touchdown. Eagles allowed the Falcons straight down the field. 6 plays, 70 yards, 1 minute and 5 seconds. Darius Slay gets absolutely juked for a wide open Drake London. Probably one thing you can't do is let him to the outside. You got help everywhere. Drake London with a very small window. And he gets penalized for shooting sportsmanlike conduct on London, which it's a 15-yard penalty enforced from the kickoff. What a bonehead play by Drake London. He's shooting a gun into the air right in front of the ref. And they choose to back it up on the field goal? Why wouldn't you take it from the kickoff? Young Ho Koo drills it anyways. Or can you not? Maybe you're not allowed to do it on the kickoff with these rules? Because that seems pretty strange. So if this was the Chiefs-Bengals game, the fact that Raheem Morris is yelling at the ref, penalty. Right after the Jamar Chase thing was yelling. And sportsmanlike if it benefits the Chiefs, right? It's a very strange situation. I don't understand why they would do it on the extra point. Why wouldn't you get 15 extra yards on the kickoff? I'm going to have to watch this back and see if the announcers give any other insight, because I'm not quite sure of the reason behind it. Eagles have 2 timeouts, 34 seconds, and a kicker with a very big leg. So this one's not over yet. 22-21 Falcons. Oh, here it is. Wait, is this right? No, this is the norm. Kicked all the way into the end zone. Other touchback. Well, guys, we didn't want touchbacks, right? All right. That drop by Barkley is the ball game here. Crazy. Actually crazy what happened here. 34 seconds. $50 million man, Jalen the Goat Hurts, coming into the game, looking to show his pure dominance in the passing game, show why he was paid what he was paid in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the bottom of the screen. And he goes deep to Dallas Goedert. Goes medium, Dallas Goedert for the first down. Timeout Philadelphia. 1 timeout remaining. Is it enough? They have enough time. What is the target area? They usually show a line. Target area for Jake Elliott field goal. Guys hit from 60 plus on several occasions. So, idea is to get an Elliott field goal range, let him rip. Save the Eagles last year against the Bills. One of the best kicks I've ever seen. It was a long field goal. I can't remember if it was high 50s, low 60s, but it was in the rain, like the gross, muddy conditions, and he drills it. You got to trust in him. Got about 15 yards, I'd say, to get before you go to Elliott. Jalen Hurts remembers he's Jalen Hurts and throws an interception and ends the game. The Eagles come from ahead to tank. They ripped defeat from the jaws of victory. And Kirk Cousins with a Monday night showing. Prime time for the first time. Here it is. $50 million for that throw. God, bud. You paid for it, Mr. Laurie. So that is an embarrassing showing for the Eagles. You had a chance to show what you had, show that you're better than the Cowboys, who were blown out the other day. Here it is. Philadelphia Eagles blow it. Saquon Barkley was the star of the game. Drops a pass that would have sealed it. Falcons, beautiful drive downfield. Very easy, very quick drive on a defense that has more holes than Swiss cheese. Falcons win it. Jalen Hurts. What a horrible throw. But that's what we're in for, Eagles fans, for the next 4 or 5 years. This is what you're gonna get. Get used to. Falcons, great job by the Falcons to win this one. Thanks to the people who stopped by, watched, all that good stuff. Appreciate it. I think we're going to do, I don't know what game we're going to do yet Sunday, but we have a live stream coming up Wednesday with our usual podcast, and then we'll do another game Sunday at 4 o'clock. So